Hello people, welcome to another edition of the Sean's 2 Cents. I'm here to review the latest show from one of my favorite indie wrestling promotions, Beyond Wrestling. I love Beyond Wrestling, one of the most interactive promotions there is. They're so great, love them. Their latest show was Unbreakable, which is last Sunday, and they got out by Thursday. And for $15, you got the secret show and the main show. I decided to watch the main show first because that's easier to review. Get the secret show for later. I got two secret shows for $5 each. That is awesome. 18 matches for $15. Add the other match. It's just Beyond Wrestling's great prices for some awesome action. It's a mix of PWG, a mix of indie guys. It's so great. So let's go into the usual. So we have the four. I love indie wrestling companies doing 4-ways and 6-ways, introducing new guys, and they always open up with 4-ways. Good job. And they have in this match we had the winner of the last few 4-ways. We had John Silver face Stockade. $30 Belmar Latin Dragon. $30 Belmar, just a sick gimmick. His stuff's just nasty. If you don't feel like throwing up when you're watching him, you're just doing something wrong. You're a nasty motherfucker. Latin Dragon, he's growing on me. At first I wasn't a big fan, but lately he's been growing on me. He had a good show on Mania, a good showing here. Stockade, he's never a big guy. I don't really see much about him. John Silver really shined this match, won it. I love John Silver, love seeing PWG, he would do really good. He is so over, his gimmick's great. Small guy with a lot of energy, do a lot of stuff. The stuff he did with Stockade was awesome. When he threw the guy off the stage, that was great. Just good stuff here. He was the king of the 4-way now. Then we had Kevin Stevens, Busick, which ended fast. And the Young Bucks came out, Super Kid Busick. This led to Tito Redis come out and setting up the 6-man tag for the main event. Which I don't know why they did that. I wonder why it wasn't B16 then Redis Young, but we ended up with a good main event. I'll get to that later. Yeah, Kimber versus Gulak. Great story told here. Great story told here about a student mentor and the woman over the man over the woman. There's great story told here. You just really got into Kimberly being the underdog and Gulak just dominating her, and when she finally came back, you just popped for it. I wish it was a little more competitive, but that's what it is. Still an awesome match, really good storytelling here. Kimberly's a star, and this made her a star right here. And Gulak and her just worked so well together. I love seeing a rematch where it's more competitive. But I just really like the way Kimberly sold all the moves. She wins with a quick roll-up. I really like that. Drew put her over after. Kimberly's just amazing. She's doing the best woman wrestler right now. I dare say she's one of my favorite women wrestlers right now. Best. You have to see Kimberly work. You got to see her work. She's just amazing. Her matches with JT Dunn are awesome. Then we had the crazy Atomicos match. We had 5 tag team partners. We had 5 tag teams split. So you had tag team partners opposing each other. Very fun match back and forth. Some good spots. Hard to review this match. Aaron Epic won by pinning Dave Cole. Then there's some confusion afterwards, but with the raw footage as hard as here, stuff in the ring. Something happened with Aaron Epic and Sugar Dunkerton, crazy stuff. Then we had Ciampa versus Jaka in a fight. It was just a fight back and forth. There's a lot of biting. Isn't that crazy? Only in wrestling do you see people biting each other. Look at Dream for the review. Is that what he likes to bite too. Speaking of biting. So Ciampa and Jaka just had a great match. Jaka is very underrated. Very good Smash Mouth wrestler. Ciampa, ever since he came back for his knee injury, has been amazing. Especially his matches in Beyond Wrestling. He's had his best matches in Beyond Wrestling. He gets the win. Then we had a great tag match. One of the best tag matches I think of the year so far. We had the Juicy Prada versus the Colony. The Colony's really underrated. They should be in a lot more matches and not just doing jobs in like Evolve or Dragon Gate. This was just great. Juicy Prada got the win. This match was fast-paced, great action. The Juicy Product are one of the top tag teams in the country right now. You gotta check them out. If you're watching the Sean Sense, you know about the Juicy Product. Put this cat down. The cat don't want me. Then we had the Crusade for change. Juicy Product win. Then we had the Crusade for change. Well, after Juicy Product beat the Colony, they call it Chris Hero. So July 20th, next month will be Chris Hero versus JT Dunn. They do a great job of promoting their next show, so you always want to order their next show. So June 22nd, Chris Hero versus JT Dunn 2. If you haven't seen the first one, message out Beyond Wrestling and try to get critical acclaim. That was an awesome fucking match. Then we had the Crusader Change, CJ Marconi, and Darius Carter. They're great heels running down the crowd. Then Tabarnak T comes out. Tabarnak the team, basically the Canadian Demolition. They have moves that fucking crazy ass moves. They do dives. There's nuts. They're one of the best underrated titans there is. Man, from Canada, you should look them up. Tabarnak the team. Maybe St. Jock and Thomas DeBlaw. That's awesome. Cruiser Change get the win. But I would love to see Tag Team more often. They would be awesome versus the Commandos here, and PWG would be awesome. They're traveling with Steen, so they get more exposure. Hopefully, with Steen's rumored to move to WWE, I hope that doesn't really slow down their process of getting more bigger things. Then we have Elgin versus Bennett. Mixed feelings on this match. I wasn't really into that much. I went on a computer for a bit, so I paused it a lot. Not a big fan of Bennett. Elgin got the win. They got better towards the end. They chanted, "This is awesome." I don't know why. They're easily impressed. At all, you saw this tonight. You say, "This is awesome." Elgin gets the win. Denver Colorado comes out, gives him a plaque, gives him like a painting. Then Dickinson comes out. Why wasn't Dickinson booked? I know he was booked on the secret show before. Why was he booked on the main show? That's just crazy. It should have been Elgin Dickinson instead of Elgin versus Mike Bennett. But they're going to have Dickinson versus Elgin July 27 because they're running their next show runs against Best in the World, and you know Chris Cole versus Elgin. So July 27th it's Elgin versus Dickinson. Then we had a crazy 6-man tag: Matt Rushmore, Steen, and the Buxx versus Team Tremendous. Dan Barry, Bill Carr, and it was an awesome match, back and forth, great stuff. I love the interaction between Bill Carr and Kevin Steen. I want to see a one-on-one match. Their interaction was awesome. Dan Barry's ridiculous too. With taco t-shirt, the stuff he can do. He dove off the fucking balcony. Team Tremendous is awesome. They look goofy, but they work very well. See, looks can be deceiving. Biff didn't do much this match. It was what it looked like. It was the uppercut versus the super kicks that we had. European uppercut, super kick, European uppercut. That's the ways they go with the super kicks. Steen and the Buxx tag so well. If you haven't seen him tag, you're missing out. I've seen him tag a lot live. BWG, awesome. I can't wait for tonight. I am being quiet, and it's 2 o'clock, so I'm turning it off on my review. But that, you know, if you see my reviews before, I'm always rambly, but that's what you get. Deshaun says rambly stuff. Matt Rushford gets the win. And as I was saying, I lost concentration here. My dog's scratching over there. Matt Rushford tonight faces Cedric Alexander, Trevor Lee, and Charlie Gannon, which should be an amazing match tonight at PWG. Awesome stuff. So then Matt Rushford between Tremendous. They send Steen out. The audio kind of cut out for this. They call out Juicy Product. Juicy Product super kicked them. So July 27th, Juicy Product versus Young Bucks. And then plus Dickinson versus Hogan. That's 2 great matches. And then for the next show, which is June 22nd, at Fat Music with Brian Cage facing Chris Dickinson. That's going to be a hell of a match. Brian Cage is awesome. I see him live all the time. Great guy. So him versus Dickinson is going to be a fight. Really giving, and then Dickinson meets him. Then he goes on to face Elgin. Awesome show. For $15, you get this and the secret show. So go to lookmafans.com. They really ain't changed that. They have show of fans. One thing I want to say about Beyond Wrestling, Fat Music makes it. And the wrestling commentary you get with the far footage, there's one single camera angle. It's like you're watching the show from the balcony, and the crowd is awesome. This around the ring. Beyond Wrestling, just the atmosphere makes you just enjoy the show even more. This is how the fans just rally behind every match. Every match seems important. The crowd isn't sitting on their hands for any match. They're not sitting, they're standing. So they're into every match. This show went long, and they're into everything that everybody did, which is awesome. You get into everything they do. If the crowd's into everything you do, then I'm into it. I'm invested. One example is, I'm watching Ring of Honor TV, and they're taping from New Orleans. I was watching Elgin vs. Rock and Miro. The crowd was dead. You couldn't get into the match. It's just crazy. The crowd makes a match. So the match is not, the crowd's not into it like I was watching TV programs. The crowd was in the Busick versus Gulak. The match didn't come off good. You always gotta have a good crowd to make people care about the match in the ring. That might sound stupid. That's what I have to say. If the crowd is into it, if you're playing in front of crickets, it's not gonna work, people. That was my little rant on that. To be honest, it has 2 great shows, American Rana in July. Then Uncomfortable is their next show title. Uncomfortable? Is that just the title of Jerry Buxx Belmar? Because he makes me uncomfortable watching him. Ooh, I really hope no one brings him into California. I hope he doesn't just cross the border of California. Please get promotions to cover it. Don't elevate Derek more, but the characters, I'd rather watch them on TV, not live. One guy thing about living in California, we don't book many people, so more likely we won't see him. So, that's another one of my reviews. Oh, 9 minutes, crazy stuff. Time flies when you're reviewing Beyond Wrestling. So as always, follow me on Twitter at the Sean Stints. I better get some sleep. It's around 2:30 in the morning. So buy a t-shirt, please. I haven't sold one in a couple months. Please help the river out. Proceeds.com/Sean's 2 cents. Peace, people.